We are privileged today to have Anderson Marketing Group, who has been working with us since this spring on giving our historic seal a little facelift, and ended up creating a new logo. So without any further delay, I would like to introduce President Kim Gresham and Director of Corporate Marketing, Surratt Shook. Thank you.
Thank you, Betsy, very much. There we go. Good morning, everyone. It's great to see so many lovely ladies sitting in one room to see this hopefully very exciting moment. On behalf of Anderson Marketing Group, we want to say thanks to every one of you. This was a very collaborative process across many people sitting in this room, some people that I haven't seen today that were part of it. We're happy with where we have landed and appreciate all of your input, and excited to reveal this new logo and also a refreshed seal for the Battle of Flowers organization. So we'll get started. We are not clicking through. There we go. So just a reminder, everything that we all know, but let's talk about it. The Battle of Flowers. The city of San Antonio owes its annual Fiesta to Battle of Flowers. It all started with the first Battle of Flowers parade in 1891. More than just a parade, though. It's the oratorical contest, the band festival, the cover art festival, and the Texas History Essay Contest. So what were our objectives? Well, you're more than just a parade, which so much of the general public associates to you. You teach history of Texas. You keep the patriotic traditions of Texas alive. And you're comprised of all women volunteers with a passion for the mission of this organization. So I'm not going to read this entire quote, but I think it's really important that we go back to Mrs. William H. Spice Jr., who's a former president of Battle of Flowers, and remind ourselves of what's an undisputable fact. To be part of the responsibility of the youth of the community, to help them live up to the heritage, and to commemorate as an example our youth, this country's most valuable asset. So, Battle of Flowers, it was an established association in the community known for the parade and the ladies in the yellow hats, which I love. Yes, I love that. But what makes a strong brand identity? Well, a logo, a color palette, typography, imagery, a brand voice, the tone in which you speak about yourselves in the general public, and brand positioning. You can see Nike, McDonald's, Coca-Cola. You don't even have to think twice about, Starbucks without understanding what their brand personality is, their tone, how they speak, etc. What's important, and one thing all of these organizations have done for their history, is consistency, consistency, consistency. Speaking with the same identity to your external audience with the same tone and passion. So let's talk about Battle of Flowers and where you've been. What has occurred is we have a legacy primary logo, which is the oldest logo dating back to 1921 at the top. Good intentioned people have needed to develop new logos at various times that were simply easier to produce than the legacy mark that's at the top. The end result was really a dilution of the brand with no real identity or consistency in external usage to the general market audience, not our own member audience. So while the member base may or may not be familiar with all of these, in fact, during the process, there were many people involved that were like, where did that come from? I've never seen that before. Imagine how the general public might perceive the association by a lack of the consistent branding. This is just some photography and examples of how these various images have been used over the years. these logos. So why a new logo? No consistency hinders a strong brand perception. The logo had degraded over the years, evolving from the leaves to kind of a rope appearance. The leaves were there in 1921, but it became kind of a rope on the outside. The legacy logo is problematic for reproduction. We mentioned that. And the legacy logo is outdated. So now we need to talk about a seal versus a logo. A seal is a coat of arms or an emblem used to authenticate documents, while the logo is a graphic design that acts as a visual representation of the organization and conveys its personality and tone. So here are some examples of seals versus logos. Texas hook 'em horns, how many do we have in here? I'm sure quite a few. All right, sorry any Aggies, we did not put you up there, but it's there. So you see the Texas A&M, the UT seal, and the Texas University of Texas logo, along with the Marines, the IRS, and our own Fiesta San Antonio has an official seal. So the official seal, to honor the original logo for Battle of Flowers Association, we are designating the legacy seal as the official Battle of Flowers seal, not a logo. This seal will be a very important element in your identity. You will use it for many different things. Your Duchess invite, your 25-year service recognition, your official correspondence to leadership, from leadership, etc. So there will be uses of the seal. We are not eliminating the seal. We are simply refreshing the seal. This is your Battle of Flowers official seal, not the logo. So many of you might say, what did they change? So we put up the old seal, and as you can see, we've just given it a little facelift. I like that. It restores the beautiful design of its original appearance with just slight modifications. One of them is the addition of 1891 to your seal. We dropped the maroonish brown background. Why? Notice how it makes the Texas star now stand out. It's just vivid. You can see it. And we've added an outline to the Alamo. I mean, that's very necessary. So this seal will be easy. I think Allison will be very happy. I don't know where she is in the room to reproduce, so if needed. So the logo. What is a logo? A logo is a public-facing visual representation of your organization. Without further ado, this will be your new public-facing logo. Thank you. I see many smiles in the audience. So as you're studying this new logo, the design we want to explain was very intentional, incorporating the circle. This circle, you guys, is symbolic of what you are. It starts at the Alamo and it ends at the Alamo, the circle. Also, you'll see a burst of petals within the flower design resembling confetti. What does confetti represent? It represents celebration. Yes. And of course, the star that lives in the center of the flower reflects the Lone Star State. And incorporating 1891 pays homage to the very first parade and lineage of this established association. So, this logo, is coming to you in 3 different versions. There will be a circular version, primary, and then we have a vertical logo and a horizontal logo. Please know, we develop these in different formats because you'll have them for different needs, such as the new website. The round seal, the round logo will not work well on the website. Therefore, we will probably be skewing toward the horizontal version of the logo. What's next and what's coming to you, and you'll be very excited, is a graphic standards manual. The graphic standards manual will be a resource for all of you, okay? It will provide you with specifications, guidelines for the use of these different logos, such as trademarks, and other marketing materials to ensure brand consistency across the organization. That we will also address where you will use the official seal. which will be much more limited than the public-facing logo. Graphic standards, I already went through this, will also provide secondary color usage options. Because some of you are needing secondary colors that represent the brand, we will do that. Typography lockups and merchandise usage. We will put these files all into your member portal. Included in that will be various formats of all of these logos, digital stationery for the organization. We will have business cards, letterhead, PowerPoint templates for you in that stationery package, along with this full graphic standards manual. All of this will be uploaded into the portal on the 15th of October, so you will see it all then. And we will do an e-blast template also. In fact, we're creating an e-blast for members that weren't able to attend the meeting here today so that they see and understand what we have done. That is the end of this presentation. I hope you are excited as we are. Thank you.